Okay, this is part 2 of the 4th grade chapter 3 mid-chapter review for GoMath, and for this section we're going to work problems 12 through 23. So the first thing we're going to do is read the directions. It says estimate the product and choose a method. So we can use any strategy we want for estimating. We can use compatible numbers, or we can use rounding, whatever we choose, because estimates are just a close educated strategy for then assessing the reasonableness of your answer. So the first problem, number 12, says 81 times 38. I'm going to round to the nearest 10. So I'm going to change my problem to 80 times 40. It's pretty close to the exact answer there. And 8 times 4 is 32. And then NX 2 zeros for my tens is 3,200. For the next one, I have 59 times 16. So I'm going to once again round to 20 times 60. So I'm rounding each of these factors to the closest 10. And I have 2 times 6, which is 12, and NX 2 zeros, so 1,200. Here I have a compatible number of 25. Compatible number is easy to compute in my head. And I have 43. So I'm going to round 43 to 40 and keep the 25. Then I'm going to use what I know about money. So 4 quarters is $1, right? So that's 100. And then NX another 0. So my answer is 1,000. Problem number 15. I have 76 times 45. I'm going to go ahead and round 76 to 80 and 45 to 50. I have 8 times 5, which is 40. And a lot of people just think they need to annex 1 0 there. But that 40 represents the product of 8 times 5. And then we have 0 and 0. So next 2 more zeros, and the answer is 4,000. For number 16, 65 rounds to 70. And 79 rounds to 80. So I have 7 times 8, which is 56. NX 2 zeros, 5,600. Number 17, 92 rounds to 90. And 38 rounds to 40. 9 times 4 is 36. NX 2 zeros, so 3,600. Now let's go on to the next problem. 37 times 31. 37 I would round to 40, and 31 I'll round to 30. 4 times 3 is 12. NX 2 zeros is 1,200. The next problem, I have 26 and 59. I'm going to take 26 to 25, which will give me a closer estimate than if I rounded it to 30. And $59, I'm going to round to 60. So I know that 6 quarters, because 25 is the amount of a quarter, is 150 cents, or $1.50. And I have a 0 to NX. So the estimate is $1,500. I could go ahead and put dollar signs on these others too that were dollar amounts. 54 times 26. I'm going to use compatible numbers again, and I'm going to say 50. Rounded that one, and 26 instead of rounding I'm going to say is 25. So here 6 quarters was $1.50 or 150 cents. So 5 quarters is 125 cents or $1.25, and X is 0, and I have 1,250. The next problem is 52 times 87. So I'm going to round to 50 and 90. 5 times 9 is 45, and X 2 zeros for my tens. 39 times 27, you can do this any way you like. I'm going to use 40 in the compatible number of 25. It's easy for me to operate with 25s. So 4 times 25 is 100, because that's 4 quarters is $1, and NX 1 0. That gives me a closer estimate than if I say 40 times 30, which would be 1,200. My estimate's closer with using the compatible number. We have 63 times 58. I'm going to round 63 to 60 and 58 to 60 as well. And 6 times 6 is 36, NX 2 zeros. So there's my answer. So these are the strategies I chose to round these. Most of the time I rounded to the tens place, except for when I had some compatible numbers like 25 that I could compute quickly in my head. Either one of these estimates is correct. Just depends on which strategy you chose to use.